We know, it's another exhaust video, but we want to bring a lot of these to you guys. The differences on the exhaust on the 2.4 liter is pretty dramatic, so we want to just bring you guys sound clips. We also want to confirm fitment on a lot of these. So today we're bringing you the Invidia N1 dual exit catback exhaust. Something cool about this exhaust is that it comes out on an angle on each side. That was a very popular system on the Gen 1 car, and this fits no problem on Gen 2. It actually, out of all the exhausts we've tested, and we still have tons and tons more, if you guys want to hear a specific one, leave a comment below, let us know which one. I think next on the list is a HKS, and we're gonna get into some of the singles like the Tomei 80, which might require some modifications and stuff like that. But of this one, my opinion is it's got a nice deeper sound to it. It's a little quieter. And one thing, oh, let me note this. One thing on all these videos, I know we've had some comments before, we test this as a catback system. So everything on the car is stock. On these cars, when you start removing and changing the front pipes and the overpipe and the manifold and things like that, these cars become really, really raspy. So if you are gonna do that, you know, resonated pieces or high flow cats are definitely like highly recommended. But just to clarify, all the exhaust installs that we do and all the testing is done with a catback system, so it's not modifying any factory emissions or anything like that, and it gives you the most truest sound to compare the exhaust to. So when you guys do put a front pipe or a new manifold, a UEL or whatever you guys want to call it, when you put that on there, this exhaust will double at least in sound. On every video, I give you guys my 2 cents on what I think about the exhaust systems that we've installed. We do the installs here. One thing, if you're local to us in Las Vegas and you got a new GR86, please let us know. We're willing to work on your car. We'll give you a special discount and things like that. You know, as you know, we have 2 cars, but we're always switching the exhaust around. And, you know, we do have our favorites. And, you know, if you call us, we'll tell you which one we really like and things like that. But every exhaust fits a different price point and all kinds of different things. This one is a very entry-level exhaust. It comes in, I think it's in $700 to $800 for the polished tips. The burnt tips are a little bit more, but there's a lot of differences. You guys have seen some of the other videos. This one has a flange. So this is actually a really nice flange. They've invested a lot of money into it. And that, you know, it's a flange system versus some of the other ones I showed you. They were slip-on designs or they were V-bands and stuff like that. So there's a big difference. It's kind of a pain to line up the gaskets and make sure everything's fitting properly, but I think that's what you get. You get what you pay for. You know, it's a little bit smaller diameter than some of the other ones. I love this. I love the branding here, but I don't like how this one comes like this and then it kind of comes back. But I think that has to do with the wavelengths. So I don't know if you guys know this about exhaust, but by changing inches or millimeters lengthwise, it's a sound wave that's going through the exhaust tube. So and I don't know the exact part on this. If anyone knows, feel free to leave a comment below. But if you increase it by 6 inches, a foot, or anything like that, it'll dramatically change the sound. And that's what a lot of people do when they do the mufflers and things like that. You know, they test it and they put a longer one or a smaller diameter, and that changes the sound length in the car or in the exhaust sound coming out. So anyways, my 2 cents, I really like this. This was a very popular system on the Gen 1 cars. It does fit the Gen 2. I really like the deep low sound. I want to show you, this is the gasket that goes in between. This is a Grimspeed one. We sell these on our website in a 2.5 and a 3 inch. Again, this is a 2.5 system. This is what you need to put in between there. This comes with the kit, but I want to make a point that we sell a lot of these, and anytime you switch exhaust systems, you might want to get new exhaust setups. It'll help seal it, not have any exhaust leaks or anything. If you ever see like black coming out of here, that means your gasket's leaking and stuff like that. Another plug is basically these are the exhaust hangers. A lot of newer cars don't need them, but a lot of cars with the older systems, it's really good to replace these. The one thing that makes this exhaust a lot different than some of the other ones, it doesn't come straight out. It actually has like a, I don't know if it's a 10-degree angle or whatever it is, but you'll notice like the width is greater on this side versus this side. That's normal. If you look at the whole picture, both sides, they actually come out on a little bit of an angle, which is really pretty cool. If you see the whole thing, the angle that they come out, and that's something that's unique about this system itself, and I think it's pretty cool. So just, you know, when you're looking at one side, it might look a little wonky, but if you look at the whole picture, it's actually very balanced. I like the fitment of it. Let's go drive it. Let's go see how it sounds. Let's get the cold start in there for you guys, and really appreciate you guys. Thank you, and subscribe and stay tuned for more content. my evaluation of this is it is a little quieter. It is actually, I hear the motor a little more than the exhaust from the inside, which is really good. So there's absolutely no drone at all inside the car. The cabin is really quiet. It's not as poppy, and we are in the BRZ versus the 8.6, so it could be a little bit of the difference in a stock tune. I'd have to confirm that, but I know this car has popped a little bit before. But I really like the exhaust. Another thing to note is, I don't think I've ever mentioned it to anybody that's never had an exhaust before. You'll always get a smell and a burn off. Some exhausts are a little bit more than others, but it's all just about heat cycles. When they bend the metal, the tubing itself, there's actually like oils in there. It'll smell a little bit like popcorn and stuff, but like that has helped to bend the actual material, and it just burns off over a couple heat cycles. So that's normal when you get the exhaust. It started raining a little bit, so I couldn't get as aggressive on this car in the rain, but hopefully I got some good clips for you guys. All right, hopefully you guys really enjoyed this Invidia N1. This is one of the most popular systems. We do have a limited time special on our website that pops up, or DM us on the Instagram. We'll take care of you. But again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching, and appreciate you guys. And let us know what exhaust you might want to hear in the near future. Thank you.